We were driving home and the doctor called me and he said, "Are you home yet?" And I said, "No, I'm driving." He said, "Well, I don't want to tell you this in the car." And right then I knew. My name is Amy Garaya, and my daughter's Madeline Garaya. She's 9 years old. She's a tough girl. She's a little tomboy. She likes to play outside barefoot with dirt. She's just a tomboy. She's a fighter. She's very, very kind-hearted and is an animal lover. Madeline was 4 years old when she was diagnosed with ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia. The chemo lasted 2.5 years. She relapsed after bone marrow transplant, and she was given the option to fight again. And she said, "Yes, I want to keep fighting. I'm not ready to die." And we were having an awesome summer, and one day she just came up with a to-do list, we called it. We hated the word bucket list, so we don't, because she was doing great. But she said, "Here's my to-do list. I want to do all of these things." We always knew how aggressive her cancer was. So when she was in remission for those 6 months, we knew those were days that we were just lucky to have. I mean, we knew. When she came up with this list, it had things like go to the zoo. It was all little simple things. It was nothing crazy. So we did them all. We checked them all off. When cancer comes back, and then it comes back again, you know what you're up for. You know what you're up against. So to say yes and to keep fighting when you know how many hard days are to come is something that I've never seen before. I don't know if I could do it. There's nothing harder than hearing there's nothing left we can do for your child. Madeline now is 9 years old, and she's been fighting for 4.5 years. I mean, I think in a situation like this where you're trying to save your child's life, finances are huge, because I've been out of work now for so long, and we have 2 teacher salaries. So that's half of our income is gone. The Relias Foundation was amazing, because they said, if there's any medical bills that you need covered, or gas, and they really just covered so many things that we didn't know we didn't even know that was possible. So it's been very, very helpful. Makes me feel so good to know that they're working for a cure, because what we really need is the behind the scenes, the research, and the funding for the research. I know that right now nobody can come to us and say, "We have the cure for your daughter," but I'm hoping that they can for other parents in the future. They're getting there. She might not get there, but it's going to be there for so many other kids. And a lot of these drugs that we weren't sure if we were ready to try with Madeline because they're experimental, hopefully down the road, they're at least there. There's a lot of research going on. That's promising.